Hey, it's Jody. I have a new process video for Spiegelmom Scraps. Today I am working with the brand new April sequence called Crushin It. And this was created by our very own Christina. It is a cute blend of blues and greens, and it also has these really neat long green sequins that kind of look like leaves to me. So I went ahead and cut out this cut file to go with my layout. It is called a spring bunch. It is from Confessions of a Paper Addict. You could go to her Etsy shop. And I just thought it would be so fun to paint them to kind of match the colors that's in the sequin mix. And I did cut this on watercolor paper in case you are interested. I felt, I wanted the colors to be bright and vibrant. And I knew the watercolor paper would hold the water better. So I did that. I also used a few things from the Art Walk collection by Heidi Swapp. So I just have fun mixing up all my watercolors and getting different shades of greens and blues. I have yellows in there, light blues, dark blues, and lots of different greens. I'm just using the Prima Marketing watercolors. I have the Classic set and the Tropicals set. And these are definitely my go-to watercolors. They just have all the perfect colors I need. There I mix a little of a darker green. I thought that would be fun. But those long stem-like almost green sequence is really what inspired me to use this cut file. Hopefully Virginia won't mind. But it was a lot of fun to just paint and be loose and not worry about anything in specific. I did keep it all on my cutting mat just so I wouldn't have to worry about coverage after peeling it off the mat. You could get very thin areas, and I tried to avoid that. So here I have a little bit of darker blue, and that yellow really pops. And it was just fun. I don't use all the pieces, I believe, but I definitely use most of them. And this is something I thought about just using my sprays, my mists, and just, however it went, but I thought putting a little more detail would be fun, and it was a lot of fun. Some of these flowers, I don't know what they are. I'm sure they're based off of something, but I wasn't worried about that. Like that little blue one, I don't think I use. And of course, you have to have splatters. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I highly recommend this kind of cut file and to color it. So there's all the pieces. I'm using a background from Heidi Swapp's Art Walk, And I just go pretty simple with this because of all the pretty sparkle the sequence is going to give, and the cut file. You know, really stands out, so I didn't want to add much else. I put a few layers behind my photos. I always enjoy doing that. And I also found this little square of burlap I thought would be fun to use. So I popped that on also. Just another texture, another color. I guess I could have roughed it up a little maybe, but I don't. I just leave it as a square. And this is just a selfie of me and my guys. We were actually headed to a birthday party, and I thought I'd snap that because I actually had makeup on. But it was fun, and it's always nice to get pictures. This was, of course, pre-quarantine time. There you go. Art walk. It's really neat. Very tropical vibe to it. I'm just gonna start gluing things down. My trusty Nuvo glue. Gonna need to order a new one soon. And I just start sticking all those pretty sprigs and flowers underneath and the flowers on top, just to give them a pretty layered look. And then, of course, the super fun part is gluing on the sequins. They're just so shiny and just these perfect little circles of goodness. And I don't glue down the cut file completely flat. I like to, you know, let it have its natural dimension, because it's gonna warp a little. It's just the nature of the paper. And there are those awesome stem leaf-like sequins. Just trying to tuck in a few places. They give so much shine. It's amazing. I had so much fun with those. Just put in a few more around. Yeah, I want to make sure and get good coverage all the way around my picture and around the cut file, in and around the cut file. And now I'm just going to pick a few places to put the sequins, and I do end up putting a title. I thought that lower right side was a little bare, so I end up grabbing, some Chamel, I believe, yes. And those are those glittery navy thickers. I believe they're from, oh, darn it. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Sorry, it was, it had the unicorns and the dragons. You know the one. So I just grab a few words from that to make a title. So I find that play in a cute scripty font, and then I go ahead and also add the hope and dream. So my title is Play, Hope, and Dream. And I thought it was sweet and to the point. And I'm so glad I looked through some of my stash, because that really, I really liked how that came out. It picks up some of that darker blue that's in the sequins mix. And as you could see, I just kind of put the sequins where it falls. You know, I don't worry too much about that. And this is just the perfect, they're just the perfect finishing touch for a layout. I love it. I love those dark green pieces. Yeah. So that's it. You have any questions? Let me know. Please go to the Spiegelmom Scraps shop to get you some sequins, and join us in the Facebook group called Spread the Sparkle. You could check out my Instagram at Floppy-Eared Farm, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and give me a thumbs up. I was looking for the date here. The last thing I do is put a stamp. That was February 29th. So it seems so long ago. It's one of the last outings we do. So be safe, take care, and keep crafting. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.